What is good, Mouse Squad? I'm back here with another motherfucking reaction video. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, though. But yeah, though, man. I'm back in this motherfucker, bro. It says, man allegedly bombs neighbor house after heated feud. Man, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? You bombing shit now, nigga? We bombing shit now, nigga? Okay. Let's see what the fuck he got going on. It say, look, man, you know how I fucking get down, bro.
You know how I get down, bro. Don't play with me about my child. Child make y'all move.
So he was threatening at the door to like blow my house up.
Okay.
She smiled.
I'll make all you move about my kid. I'll blow this to the next.
Ooh.
Florida deputies respond when a 911 call reports multiple explosions in a West Palm Beach neighborhood. But what begins as a routine emergency dispatch quickly takes a turn as investigators uncover a deeper conflict and a neighborhood feud that may have finally reached its breaking point.
What the f is that?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
911, where is the location
I
of
believe
your
that in some cases.
It's not an emergency.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I just walked out front and my windshield smashed, and all I can see from my camera is what looks like fire and explosion.
Moments later, deputies arrive on scene.
You might be able to see stuff that I can't see. Like I said, I don't have a flashlight. You can smell the gas from right here.
It smells really bad.
And then when you get here, you look up here, see the bag.
Nigga tried to blow.
She hasn't seen it.
He tried, bro. That look like fireworks. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it a thou wow wow. You feel me? Yeah, that look like fireworks. If he tried to put the fireworks in the gas tank, nigga, that was gonna be an explosion for real, nigga. No cap.
She's talking
And
shit.
for your kid, you was gonna unalive your kid? But what?
I've seen this.
That could have blew up another car,
the car
right next to
right
it.
here, whatever this is, like it looks like a pipe bomb. Then it blows over here on my truck. And then if you look over here, there's a bullet hole.
A bullet hole?
I noticed this with my cell phone. Also, on this side, you smell the gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this side here, I don't know what this is, but
The nigga say you smell the gas. The officer said yeah. The nigga said yeah.
I don't know what this is
No,
or what it
wasn't
came
yeah.
from, but it's like all over my tire of my truck.
Ross guides the officer through the extensive damage and debris left behind by the explosion. But with only flashlights to illuminate the scene, the full extent won't be clear until daylight.
So they just put it right there and explode
They had to have thrown it, because if they would have put it there, that camera and that camera would have picked them up. They
Was this windshield broken before?
No, all this just happened.
No.
Do you have video?
You can't see anything on the video.
No?
No, it's all like, she's got it on her thing.
Yeah, let me see.
scared.
Throw the cigarette away.
At approximately 3 a.m., Tiffany's
Throw
porch
the cancer
surveillance
stick away. Throw the cancer stick away, okay?
captures the first explosion. Before the blast, a faint sound can be heard, something being thrown, striking an object, and then a sudden
wouldn't have cost shit
detonation.
anyway. That camera wouldn't have cost shit anyway. Y'all gotta put that
However,
camera.
it isn't until
Y'all need either another camera or reposition this one. You feel me? Because whatever was on the outside of this shit is fucking up the view of the camera. You feel me? Yeah.
till 3:40 a.m. when Tiffany and Ross wake to the sound of two more explosions.
2 a.m. Wait, what?
Wake to the sound. However, it isn't until 3:40 a.m.
3
when Tiffany
a.m.,
and
what?
Ross wake to the sound of two more explosions.
My hair getting long, y'all.
Thick smoke quickly engulfs the yard, obscuring the camera's view. Moments later, the footage cuts to Ross emerging from the haze, searching for the source of the smoke. As investigators review the footage, the reality of what happened begins to sink in.
What the is that?
What the footage doesn't capture is who's responsible for the explosion. But the victims have their own theories, pointing to an altercation just 2 weeks earlier that may have set everything in motion.
Idea who would be doing this?
Her ex. Oh,
We
the
kind of have a
neighbor.
problem with the neighbor right now.
What's the neighbor's name?
Derek. I had to call the cops last
My
week.
nigga
We
Derek.
got into an argument, and
It would be a
he
nigga
was
named
banging
Derek.
on the front door, wouldn't leave the door alone, and then threatened to blow my house up.
As the early morning sun rises,
definitely
more
blow your
investigators
shit up.
arrive and begin documenting the scene, revealing the full extent of the damage. Cracks stretch across the SUV's windshield, along with bits
That's
and pieces
weird,
of debris
bro.
scattered
Niggas
across the front
hating.
half of the vehicle. Nearby, one of the truck's passenger windows was pierced by a small projectile, shattering it, and a strange
Damn.
brown powder was found covering one of its tires.
Hey, he tried to
Detectives
blow
also
that shit
located a
up.
clear plastic bottle lodged under the truck. Scattered across the ground and throughout the yard, investigators also found remains of fireworks from the brand
What did I say?
World-Class
I told you
Fireworks.
that look like a fucking.
Around 6 a.m., investigators
I told you that them motherfuckers are like fireworks. If he would have put the fireworks in the tank, that should have been done.
attempt to make contact with Derek Shealy at the residence Ross and Tiffany mentioned, but no one answers the door. However, 6 hours later, they're approached by Derek's wife, Jera Sheila Gomez, who has questions of her own.
What's going on?
So, your neighbors had something blow up in their front yard.
Okay, that was the boom that we heard last night.
That was the boom.
Where is
The
Derek
big
now?
boom.
I don't know. He's
No?
probably
How the
at
fuck
work
you don't know?
somewhere.
Well,
Do you guys want to see if Derek is inside?
yeah, we would.
Is that the thing? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you guys can come in and see this.
Okay, tell you what, hold on 1 second for me.
Okay, that's no
See?
problem because he doesn't
Yeah.
live.
She's dumb. She's dumb. They need your consent and you gave it to them. They not getting shit from me. They can want to come inside all they fucking want. All they fucking, you feel me? That don't mean you gonna come in this motherfucker. Okay. I want a lot of shit that I ain't got. You feel me? Damn. Ooh, ah. Damn. Damn. Ooh, ah, damn. Out of everything I said, that. Damn. But look though. I want a lot of stuff that I can't have. And probably won't ever get to. They not coming to my fucking house. No. Comprende?
Yeah, no problem.
We were all up late last night. We all heard the boom. We all came
all
out
heard the
here
boom.
to see what was going on. And
The big
Derek
boom.
actually and my daughter, they came out here to ask everybody if they were okay.
Yeah.
And everybody said they were okay.
Okay. I guess Derek has had some ongoing problems with the folks whose car got blown up this morning.
He had one argument weeks
sure.
ago.
Okay. Based
Okay.
on that, based on evidence that we found at the scene, there is a search warrant being requested right now.
Yeah, requested.
To make sure that
Requested, nigga. Now come back when that motherfucker is approved, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Bro, you gotta listen to what these motherfuckers be saying. They be trying to scare y'all. But you feel me? They be trying to use big words. You feel me? Because if he would have said, a search warrant is on its way, boom, boom, then he would have got your dumb ass. But he said it's requested, we tried to use, try to fuck your mind up type shit, you feel me? No, hell no, nigga. You said requested, nigga. You fucked up, nigga.
there is no evidence of any
You're not
explosive
coming in my
devices.
house, nigga. Come back when you got that bitch.
With the warrant finally cleared, officers and investigators move in, beginning their search of the house and surrounding property. Canine units are called in to assist, searching for any hidden clues. Inside the house, investigators discover the same brown powder found on Ross's truck tire, resting on the lid of the trash can.
Ooh.
When they open it, they find numerous pieces of consumer pyrotechnic packaging. Among the debris, they also find a plastic water bottle wrapper, matching the one found under Ross's truck. The K9 units were alerted to a cabinet in the garage where more fireworks were found, including the same world-class fireworks brand discovered at the scene of the explosion. On December 18, 2020...
Oh, his dumb ass, nigga. Bro, she had something to do with it. She had something to do with it. She had something to do with it. Ain't no way. She don't know. We all heard the big boom. Look, lying there. What the fuck?
4. A warrant for Derek Shealy's arrest was signed, charging him with possession of a destructive device resulting in property damage.
I know you guys are sick of me telling you to download my ad block, but guys, the solution is simple. Just download Pi, and then you'll never...
Later that evening, Shealy was arrested by the Okeechobee Police Department at approximately 6 p.m. Just one day later, on December 19th, investigators made contact with Shealy at the Palm Beach County Jail, where they...
That nigga tweaking.
Investigators made contact with Shealy at the Palm Beach County Jail, where they conducted an interview.
What do you know about my area? They said something about explosive device and destruction of property.
Gotcha. You familiar with the incident that brought all this on?
I'm kind of familiar, but
lying there.
What do you know of
I bet it's cold in that motherfucker.
I just know some loud noise went on a house next door to where I was at, and that was the last time I heard about it. But this whole thing, it blows me because when it comes to that neighborhood, I heard everybody in that neighborhood. Can't nobody in that neighborhood say one bad thing about me. Not to my face. Yeah. Like that.
As Derek claims to have been a helpful neighbor, the victims offer their own account, detailing a more recent conflict with him that they believe
that don't even sound good. Not to my face. That don't sound good, nigga. At all.
Explosion.
What was the altercation about, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it was just something with the kids.
He said his kid got into it with our boys.
Okay.
They were picking on her son. She got mad, came outside, told their kids, hey, if you don't got nothing nice to say, leave my kids alone, stay the out of our yard.
I thought he said, if you ain't got, I thought he was finna say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, nigga.
Porch when we're kid cuss, when we're not home.
Okay.
That's what it is. She came back in the house. I'm getting ready to leave. The girl's out there running her mouth, talking about her, but she's not outside. I don't pay no attention. I leave. 30 minutes after I'm gone, he comes over here banging on the door.
So he was threatening at the door to, like, blow my house up.
Okay.
Investigators questioned Derek about the altercation between the children that led to him visiting the victim's house on July 7th.
And then my wife called me hysterical, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm down the street. So I went, knocked on the door. I was like, hey, come outside and talk to you, Tiffany. She like, no, I ain't coming outside. Get the on my property. I'm like, I'm trying to understand what happened with you and my daughter. Oh, I ain't got this stuff. I was calling about these. I was like, man, listen, all I'm trying to do is figure out what happened. And listen, just when it comes to my kids, you got a problem with my kids as an adult, come to me. Don't step on my young daughter and treat her like she's an older person. And then left it at that.
An older person.
Derek's account of events paints a far more civil dispute. This, however, contrasts with what the investigators have already seen firsthand, thanks to Tiffany's surveillance footage.
I'm not opening the door. What happened with my daughter?
I have no idea what happened to your daughter.
My daughter said you called her and some.
Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe you should look at your cameras and see if there's...
I just looked at my cameras. My son and your son playing with water, and he came and my daughter.
Okay, Daryl, that has nothing to do with them. A grown woman, I do not...
Yeah, a grown woman that just cussed out my child.
Man, you know how I get down, bro. Don't play with me about my child. I make y'all move. Don't play with me about my child. Who give a fuck whoever the live here. I'll make all you move about my kids. I'll throw this to the next street.
When investigators confront Derek with the footage, his silence speaks volumes. Derek also claims the fireworks they found in the house were leftovers from last year's 4th of July.
Nigga. Silence is too loud. The silence is too loud. Yo, God. Nigga said, I don't recall. Stupid ass.
However, detectives uncovered multiple receipts showing firework purchases made throughout the year. One receipt in particular stands out, showing his wife purchasing fireworks on July 4th, 2024, just 19 days before the explosion on July 23rd. While the fireworks receipts raise questions, investigators confront Derek with the most critical piece of evidence.
Additionally,
let me find out. I told you his wife has something to do with it.
On parts of the devices that were used.
Damn, all your DNA. That can't be possible.
It's the ATF lab.
There's no
messing this up.
This nigga still lying.
Processes. They ran it. You're already in our system. We know. Yeah, you're in the system. It's your DNA on it. You're in the system. They happy when you're. Okay.
This nigga still lying, bro. Bro, they happy when your ass in the system, bro. It's so easy to get your ass when you already in the system. You feel me? Cause you already in the system. You feel me? You already saved. They already got your fingerprints. They know. You feel me? They got you saved in that motherfucker. You saved, nigga. You bookmarked. So once your shit pop up, they get you like that, nigga. Trying to tell y'all.
This is a straightforward case.
Yeah. That nigga said that can't be possible.
In your house. The same fuse is used, and to top it off, your DNA is on the devices. It's nobody else.
Damn, man.
This is your chance now to come clean, Derek. I mean, come clean about what? That you were the one that put together these devices.
The silence is too loud. Nigga, you are though.
Okay, that's
Did you show somebody else how to print an account?
For what you gonna do?
These were underneath Red's truck. Okay. Pipe on the duty and down.
Never seen one of them.
Oh my God.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals,
oh
so you can get more food to watch more basketball. Right now, get a...
Derek's steadfast.
Hold on, let me fix my mic. Fix my shit. Fix my shit. I'm gonna lift my butt, nigga. Be here. Y'all see that shit? Look at this shit. Oh shit. I ain't mean to do that bullshit. Nigga tried to blow they shit, nigga. Tried to really Swiss cheese they shit, nigga. Into the next dimension, nigga. Into an alternate man, nigga. Nigga tried to send that nigga to Earth 2.
Derek steadfastly denies any involvement in the crime.
Serious charges,
As
bro,
the pressure
for real,
mounts, he
You
ultimately
tried to
requests a
real life.
lawyer and decides to end the interrogation. After the interrogation, Derek makes multiple phone calls from jail to his wife on a recorded line. In one call, he expresses an alarming thought, saying, "The only way I can get out of this is if I throw my son under the bus."
Whoa.
And that Sheely Jr. would only get a slap on the wrist. Investigators approach Gomez in a later interview to confront her about these comments.
You know, I don't know if you've had a chance to talk to Derek much since he's been incarcerated, but, you know, we've, unfortunately now our DNA tests have come back, and so they've indicated that Derek is one of the profiles that we recovered on that device. However, there is a second profile on that device too, so we're trying to narrow down, you know, who else might have handled this thing, you know, who else might have been involved with it.
Whoa, so he had his son doing this. Did he really have his son doing this shit? And now you gonna throw your son under the motherfucking bus because you can't handle the consequences, nigga, that came with your bitch ass actions, nigga? Oh, hell no, nigga. This nigga said he gonna get a slap on the wrist. It don't matter. It's gonna be on his record, you goofy. You dumbass, nigga. You.
That, Derek might think that it would be easier to have somebody else take the fall for this
Say his
as opposed
son.
to him. Particularly things like your son.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Has he mentioned that?
No. He said something about that he was questioned about it.
Yeah.
And was it with you?
Mm-hmm.
And that you asked him, was it you? Was it your son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was the end of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just not my problem. Not my problem. You know, whoever's DNA is on that, that's on them. I have nothing to do with any of that.
After his arrest on December 18, 2024, Derek Shealy was denied bond and charged with possession of a destructive device resulting in property damage. He's pleaded not guilty, and his next court hearing is scheduled for
that's attempted murder, nigga.
April 29, 2025. As the case continues to unfold, the full extent of Shealy's involvement in the explosion remains to be determined.
Nigga, that is attempted murder. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga tried to kill him. But if somebody would have gotten that car, that bitch would have blew up, nigga, what happened? That would have been murder, right? Nigga had that shit under the car.
He used kayak to compare hundreds of travel.
Ass up, nigga. He tried to blow their ass up, nigga, with a damn device he made, nigga, with his son. Tried to and then tried to throw his son under the bus because he young, you feel me, under the age, you feel me, so he'll get a slap on the wrist, which he's not lying. But that's no, hell no. You a grown man, and that's your child. Your child. You talking about throwing him under the bus? You